Yo ho, good day, and welcome home to Tanimura for episode 7 of our inspirational Cities Skylines build. For today, I plan to improve on our beachfront view a bit. Who knows, I might actually finish it, but I'm not sure if demand will let me. And I will do some infrastructural improvements, like properly making this 3-lane highway run into the 6-lane, and upgrading the roundabout, some other infrastructural expansions to the east, and I will mostly be adding things to our industrial area, because our industrial demand is quite high and we need to do something about that. I think I'm also going to name this area, and it's going to be after the first subscriber that commented on a video. So here it goes. Pluizenwood Lumber Company. Oh, used an O too many. Yes, the Pluizenwood Lumber Company. Yeah, so let's get to building. So first off, let's add some sapling fields to our industrial area, because we have a lot of industrial demand and people need jobs, so we're gonna give them some jobs. So we have a small tree sapling field over here, and I'm going to add 2 of those to this area. Like, they cut down the trees near the road and planted new ones for future cutting down. And I think I'm going to use the field instead of the greenhouse, because I just like the look of it a little better. How many jobs do we actually need to level up this area? So 350 is what we need, and we're not nearly there yet. Let's first make a little money and see how we're going to expand it a little later. And first extend some roads. Or actually first upgrade some roads and properly manage the traffic here, because I do not like the looks of this. So we just unlocked our 3-lane highway on the last milestone, and I'm going to upgrade it like this. I see it removes a few of our trees, so let me put those back in as well. I mean, what's Tanimura without trees, right? We're kind of a tree city. Back in with you, and then I'm going to use Traffic Manager on this node, because otherwise people will have the option to actually turn back onto the highway, and I don't want that. This is not something that would happen. So now this is no longer somewhere to switch lanes, and I'm also going to use junction restrictions to turn off all pedestrian crossings over here, because we don't want people to cross where the highway turns into a normal road, right? It's not safe. And we have a pedestrian bridge, so that's way safer. It's also getting quite a bit of use, actually. I like it. I like it. All those people moving around. Well, let's hope upgrading our roundabout goes a bit better for us and doesn't remove as much decoration as the last upgrade did. I see it removed only one fence, I think, which is okay, we can place that back in. Well, I wish it would let me place it back in, but I guess I'm going to have to remove this part of the fence too. Extend it back in just that little bit less deep into the road, and then it'll let me connect. Yeah, much better, much better. So this also needs some traffic management. I mean, you have a three-lane roundabout for a reason, to split the traffic and not have it all move on the same lane anyway. I think I'm going to do the rest of the roundabout like this off camera and show you the result. So here we go, a nice flowing roundabout, and I have turned off all pedestrian crossings as well because, well, people are moving around at high speeds here and I just don't think it's safe for pedestrians to cross the roundabout. They will have to use the bridge. Then I think with the money we just gathered, we are going to extend this road a little bit more. So the forestry district ends about here, so that's where we're going to draw up this road to. And I think I'm going to leave some space for a roundabout because it's gonna have a crossing with our large avenue, and I want that to be a safe crossing with a roundabout, which I'm going to draw in with the 2-lane industrial road. Why not? One way. So I'm going to make this a roundabout of 6 tiles. Nice and symmetrical. And then I'm going to upgrade it into the highway roundabout like the other one. It also needs an exit for our nice 6-lane. That's where it will come in. And to the other side, I think I will turn it back into a highway that crosses the river. I think it will, look like a logical end to our industrial area. Then let's also give some more commercial to our beachfront, because we've been adding little bits to it, but it still doesn't look finished at all. So one over here, and a 4x2 over here. We will check back on what spawns in a bit later, while we decorate up this little street corner over here. I purposely left it empty because I didn't want a small shop in here, but I wanted a specific prop on this corner. And then of course I forgot to place the prop. So this small shop will be on this corner. With a bin to each side of it. And also an extra street light to each side of it. Will look nice in the evening. And it just adds that little bit more to the beach vibe, right? So, what has spawned in for us? I don't think I like this asset. No. This one is not right for next to the market. And this one looks kinda right. A nice cafe next to the beach to have a nice cold drink after your walk. Yeah, nice. So what's going to be this one? What's this one going to be? Oh, I think I have to pay this too. Now we will accrue a lot of budget really fast. Oh, a nice, slightly larger parking lot near the central beach entrance. Seems about right. Yep. And maybe one more over here will be good for now as well. I think I'll also draw a path behind the other store from the willow tree, or yew tree, and this will just give people a nice shorter way to cross through town. But now I hear the Pluizenwood Lumber Company calling my name again. We need more jobs. We need more places to put people to work. So what I am going to do is extend the area eastward a little. I'm going to draw this up by 16 tiles. I'll need my snapping for that. This is 15, this is 16. This is 16. Let's add another. Wait. This is 18. So that needs to be 18 as well. Not 16. I was wrong. So 18 it is. And then out by 36. back in by 18 and in there. So this can be our next area for logging. I see our water is running really low, so I might actually add a water tower and a sewage treatment plant before I expand this industry area, so we don't run into any problems with that. Yeah, I can look at this. It needs to be under the road. I moved the road, so now the water pipes have to be moved as well, but I forgot to do that. Better. Then I think a water tower could actually sit nicely in front of this church. You know, the logging area's own water tower. It won't let me place it, of course, because of this water main. Let's try to get it as much in the middle as possible. And then we're gonna deviate from the road a little with our water main because, yeah, that piece of land is owned by the water company anyway. And we also need another inland water treatment plant. Eco inland water treatment plant. We're a pretty green town. So I'm going to put this one next to the other one. Connect it up. Yeah, that looks about right. So now we can actually start placing some things in here because we have the water to supply to them ready and available. So a small tree plantation it is. It's of course going to be beeches, but the rows have been placed in a different direction, just like the roads. So this will give us 20 more jobs. Let's see how our people like it. We don't have money to add another. Well, we could of course borrow some, but I like to keep my town debt-free for most of the time. I do hope this is still within the industry area, which it is. So now I can extend our 6-lane a little too. I mean, I think I will make it just a bit curvy. As to give the lumber company a little more space. And then let's make sure the district matches the road. A little inward by here. Little extra here. The Pluizenwood Lumber Company. It's getting somewhere. Yeah, let's borrow 20k and just add a whole bunch of tree plantations. We will need them. And our people will love us for it. I did placed that one just a little bit badly, but this is good. 4 of them for now. Should be nice, should be nice. Maybe another sapling field as well. Over here. And this one will be a greenhouse. Much better, much better. So now we have 396 jobs, and we only need 350 to upgrade the area, so it will level up in a rather short while, I think. Let's see how this shop turned out. A nice market. Nice markets are good. And a nice one tile shop over here as well. What could go wrong, right? And while we wait for that one to spawn in, let's complete our 6-lane arterial road. I mean, this little bit. Might as well, right? So I'm first going to use the freeform tool just to curve it a little naturally along the woods, and then to make the final connection I'm going to use the curved road tool, use this road guideline and complete it in there. So now of course we have to also extend the street name. Crossing Avenue is a lengthy avenue up until this roundabout. Well, that's a nice border for the crossing neighborhood to sit up against in the future. And what would have spawned in as the one little shop? Ah, like a nice market office. Yep, good, good. Then I think I'm going to make a little decoration time lapse. Well, first I'm going to connect this bicycle path into here, because in the future I'm going to upgrade this into a bicycle road. Like this. Yeah, so now it's time for the decoration time lapse. Then I'm thinking our residents will probably like a bridge to cross to the industry area without having to go all the way over here, then back through the roundabout, which is going to be a quite busy one in the future. So I'm going to make a bridge from this corner. Oh, and as I want to do that, first my lumber company levels up. So we are getting a printing press, a medium tree plantation, and a large log yard. All pretty nice assets, which will certainly be used in the future, but not now, not now. The bridge comes first. So for this bridge I'm going to use the normal industry road. I'm going to turn my snapping back on, I think. Lower the elevation step to the lowest one. I'm gonna draw it out by 7 and to the left by about as much. Not really bothered about how far it is. Up until here, and then over here, and then a straight bridge across the road, and then with the curved tool back down here, down by 3, and straight in here. So now the people have a nice bridge to cross over the avenue and get to work. A nice addition to the city, I think. So this is Budapest Street, which I typoed. Great. Budapest Street. And we're going to extend it across the bridge. Yeah. This is already starting to look a lot better. A level 3 industry area, a growing town. Maybe we could add a little bit of residential area, streets to this area, but I think I'll let that wait until the next episode. We do have not enough buyer's mark for our industry, so more waterfront commercial is what we really seem to need. Which means I'm going to place another 3x2 on this corner. Let's see what spawns in as the last asset of this episode. I hope it's something nice. I hope it's something I don't have to delete. Oh, look at how busy this viewing platform is getting. People are actually partying over here. Nice. And of course there's a hearse as well. Someone died at the viewing platform. Well, that explains the amount of people there, I guess. And another one of those. Yeah, nice beach cafe. Sure. So, I think it's about time for our car trip then. Well, that was it for this episode of Tanimura. I hope you enjoyed watching it. The town grew a little, mostly the industrial area, the Pluizenwood Lumber Company. Next episode we're going to dive a bit into disasters, because I see our town has burned down a little and that needs to be fixed. We can't have our town burning down all the time, right? So see you on the next episode. Suggestions are always welcome. Leave them in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching and have a really good rest of your day. Until the next episode of Tanimura.